Yo, what up, doe? BallHawk here, man. What's good with y'all on this Tuesday, man? Want to do a quick live stream and want to take too much of your time. I want to talk about this Russell Westbrook situation that took place in Utah yesterday. Um, if you haven't been paying attention to the news, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get started for people jump in here, then y'all can catch up after the fact, because I ain't wanting it to be too long of a stream. But so Russell Westbrook got into it with a gentleman, and I ain't gonna say his name because it seemed like he just chasing a lot of he clout chasing off Westbrook. You feel what I'm saying? So to capture all that happened, Westbrook's on the sideline. He was keeping his knees heated, and fan got at him, said some things that only his teammates can hear, and the people around the gentleman and his wife could hear. And Russell went slam hell off on him. You feel me? Like he was back at the crib. Like, dog, you don't know who you talking to like that. Matter of fact, I'll just show you. So that's how you responded to the dude. On everything I love. When somebody say on everything I love, it's real. Like you about to get this work. You about to get this smoke. I'm about to risk it all on God. All that. All them Kodak Blacks and 21 Savages, all that. You know, them young boys say on God. So my man said something crazy to Russell Westbrook, and then they went and got the fan, and this is what the fan said in response.
She was sitting down the entire time. Me and him were just, it was actually, we were kind of having fun, to be honest.
At least you thought you were having fun?
Yeah, he was smiling at one point, and there was a lot of people, because it was when, Joe would come by and poked Paul George in the eye, and then Joe goes over and apologizes immediately. Russ is just F-bombing and carrying on, acting a fool down here, and everybody's getting on him. And he had, I guess, heat. I thought it was ice. I just told him, I'm like, just sit down and ice your knees, bro. And he turned to me and he's like, that's heat. And I'm like, well, you're going to need it. And then it turned into not safe for work.
So that's what provoked his response. There was no swear words. I
never said a swear word to him, and everybody in the vicinity will say it. And she never left her seat, never said a word, hands in her lap. Never said a single swear word to him. Not one. So, like I said, initially I was like, oh, I'm talking with Westbrook, I mean, the guy's one of the greats, but he's also classless. I don't care. He can threaten me all he wants. I was the one talking to him, but don't threaten a woman. She's 5 feet tall and 110 pounds, man. I mean, never said a word to him. Her first NBA game ever. Welcome to the NBA.
So that was the gentleman's response. Like I said, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was right. He didn't say any curse words, so he wasn't lying. Russell never said that he cursed him. Russell just said he said some disrespectful things that he felt was racist. Basically, get on your knees like you used to. My man said that he told Russ, hey, yeah, you need to ice your knees up. And then when he said it was heat, then he gonna say, oh, yeah, you need that too. That's how you know something don't sound right. Some just don't sound right. Even when he said Russ is one of the greats, something really just like you could just look at my man. You could just tell when somebody not being truthful. When they know that they was the antagonist and that they didn't realize that smoke was gonna come back at them like that, and now the cameras is in their face. Like, because as a fan, how would he look if he said, yeah, I said it? Nah, he got to play the role. Like, Russell Westbrook is the name. He's the millionaire. It's almost like fans always feel like the customer's always right. You got this mentality with some fans, not all fans. I'm going to say some fans, a few fans, not a lot. I ain't even going to demonize all the fans just because of this fan. But you got fans out here who really think that they pay the salaries of the players. That if it wasn't for them, players wouldn't get paid. Let me tell y'all fans something. Newsflash: the owners in the organization pay the players, and it's more so from the sponsorship money and the TV money, opposed to ticket sales. Because a lot of these teams don't sell out. A lot of these teams be in the red, but the players still get all this money because of the partnership of the sponsors and the TV deals with the league, and they cut the pie up accordingly. So fans got to stop thinking that without them it wouldn't be players. Yes, it would, because it's always another fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, but if you one of these naive fans that feel like you dictate what a player can and can't take from you talking trash to them, just walk your little happy ass away and think, well, I'm going to leave. Screw the NBA. They're going to die without me. And watch one of your homeboys who live next door be like, yo, I'll take that ticket. So Westbrook was asked about the situation. This is what Westbrook said.
The realization of it is how it started was young man and his wife in the stands told me to get down on my knees like he used to. And for me, that's just completely disrespectful to me. I think it's racial. I think it's just inappropriate in a sense of there's no protection for the players. I think there are a lot of great fans around the world that like to come to the game and enjoy the game. There are people that come to the game and to say mean, disrespectful things about me, my family. For many years, man, I've done all the right things. I've never done anything to hurt or harm anybody. I've never been in any trouble. Never fought a fan. Been in the league 11 years. Clean slate. Humble. I take all the criticism from everybody. I've been doing the same thing for years. And for me, disrespect will not be taken from me. I'm completely just sit back sometime and just take it like that. That's just one video, but throughout the whole game, since I've been here, especially here in Utah, every time I come here, it's a lot of disrespectful things.
All right, man. So that's Russell's side of it. But then now look, y'all gonna see what the dude name look like. So you remember when dude was like Russell Westbrook, one of the greats? He felt good about himself that he was having an interaction with Russell Westbrook. Let me let you see a tweet from him from April 28th of last year, what he had to say about Russell Westbrook, if I could get into focus. It said, Westbrook is a piece of classless boo-boo. Somebody need to kick his ass. If y'all can read it, hopefully it ain't backwards. But that's what it say. Westbrook is a piece of classless boo-boo. Somebody needs to kick his you-know-what, #tool, #poor loser. And it's amazing that he said classless in the video. Remember, you remember? So if you're so excited that you're talking to one of the greats and that you're talking to Russell Westbrook, how you that quick to just say, oh yeah, he's classless? Now in some other tweets that apparently this gentleman had, like I said, I ain't gonna say his name, you can read it on here. And people basically out here saying that he was racist. Like, oh shoot, god dang it. Look, I got the protector up here. Apparently his Twitter has been deleted because they found, god dang it. Focus. There you go. They found some tweets. Come at me, N-word boy. And it wasn't at Russell Westbrook, but apparently this Twitter handle has been deleted. And apparently all his family members have deleted their Twitter accounts also. So the saga continues, man. It's just fans. Pay your money to talk, to encourage your team. Once you step across that line to where you want to be disrespectful, you got to be prepared for disrespectful stuff to be thrown at you. At the end of the day, I don't care how much money somebody make. They're human. Nobody signs up for the disrespect from fans. Like nobody said, I don't care how much, like people always say, oh, you make all this money, shut up and just focus. How can you worry about what somebody else say if you're making all this money? They're human. And if it repeatedly said to them, they're going to respond. Like, how about you be an adult and not disrespect a dude you don't even know? Or just because he play on the other team, you got to say, oh, you trash. Like Utah fans, your fan base has been on record dissing Derek Fisher after y'all found out his daughter had cancer. Y'all was screaming the word cancer at him. I mean, let's be honest, man. Some fans just pricks. They just are. And they do what they can to get a reaction. And then when they get a reaction, oh, I'm the victim. You should be the bigger person. You got to do like Jason Whitlock on TV out here. Just see, everybody thinks just because you make a bunch of money that now you like, apparently when you make money or a lot of money, you're supposed to be uppity, like looking at them like you peasant. Now you got some dudes who will big boy you. Like Westbrook could have looked at his, if Westbrook was single, he could have looked at his wife, was like, well, why you talking to me? I bet you I could take your wife. And everybody be like, oh, that's disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. But you just basically trying to cut deeper than the fan is cutting to you. And that's just what it is. Like once you verbally assault a player, be prepared for the blowback. We got to stop trying to control how somebody reacts to what's being said to them. We got to stop doing this, America. We just can't say, oh, you shouldn't respond like that. We not them. We don't know what's their trigger. We don't know what's going through their head. We don't know what went on the day leading up to the game or hours before the game, or we don't know what's going on. We know what's going on in our life. So we could be in a place in our life to where we can process what's said to us and just brush it to the side. But when you got that competitive edge, when you got that switch flipped on and you angry, and that's what's been breeding you to be great, and all of a sudden you got some dude in the stands coming at you, talking to you sideways. We can't just say, oh, you should not. Like we really gotta stop trying to tell someone how to respond to something said to them. You can provide advice, but you gotta, a part of you have to have some type of empathy to just say, yo, I don't know what's going on in their life. I know they make a bunch of money, but let's not act like we ain't never seen millionaires kill themselves or people that make a lot of money kill themselves or go to mental institutions. Like money doesn't mean you're going to be happy. And for this dude to sit up here like he didn't do nothing, come on, bro. Westbrook just not going to go buck on you. Like, dude, for Philly, flipped the bird up to him, double birds. I mean, if a player just lose a game and he heartbroken and you try to take a picture of him or you say something slick, they're going to respond. You remember that time when LeBron James was walking through the crowd and Shorty called him the B word and he just stopped and looked at her and she got all quiet and tried to hide like she ain't do nothing? Everybody ain't got the power of Dolan where he just banned the fan for saying sell the team. But a dude like Jason Whitlock, man, he the typical African American that society wants. Society has always built this narrative that African Americans always got to be the bigger person, always take the high road. Biblical Christianity, turn the other cheek. That's why they was throwing the Bible up in the slave faces, because the Christian way is, honor thy brother and forgive. So while the master kept beating your ass, you're going to just keep forgiving because you believe that sooner or later you're going to get your just due. Even though your wife and them getting raped, you're going to get your just due. No, the world don't work like that no more. Just like you got the right to say what you want, Westbrook has the right to say what he wants. Now, I know everything don't go without consequence, but damn it, it got to be a consequence for him also. Like, we just can't always hold these athletes, these entertainers, these dudes who make money at so high a pedestal. Like, well, I'm below you as far as the tax bracket, so I could get away with what I say. Hell no. Are you serious? That's why people be getting got out here in these streets. That's why when you see these dudes coming and through these cities and these young goons be running up on them, because they be like, yo, fam, you can get touched. Your voice does have a consequence if you get out of the pocket slick. Now, lo and behold, this gentleman has deleted his Twitter, his family Twitters, thought he deleted all the tweets, but you know how Twitter is. People screenshot things real quick. Now he's out with a lawyer saying that they're going to sue and that this was a fake Twitter account. Yo, a fake Twitter account. Come on, man. The photos I got of his Twitter account, the Twitter account was over a year old. It wasn't like somebody just made it yesterday. The Twitter account I got on him was at least a year old. At least a year old. But it was fake. Like I said, man, I could see, come on, man. Come on, bro. Fake news. I ain't even show you the little MAGA one that he had, because I don't even want to get into that mess. I just don't want to, Russell Westbrook needs to go back to where he came from. This was October 6th, 2018. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I ain't see it. Let me focus, y'all dig it. There you go. Anyway, but yeah, man, that's all I got. What's that? 16 minutes. All right, bro. I done talked about it enough, man. It's the BallHawk. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I stand with Russell Westbrook. Only thing I didn't like with Russell Westbrook is saying, yeah, you're white too. So y'all be easy, man. I'm out of here. Peace.